they're playing the 1999 cinematic masterpiece starring Brendan Fraser in cinemas again. In America! I have always had this list of films that I would have loved to experience in the cinema. Take a gander at which film was at the top of that list. I'm only mildly bitter about it. Needless to say, I couldn't go watch it in cinema, but I can make it my personality for the next 2 weeks. I say that like it wasn't already my entire personality. I'm going to challenge myself to see how many mummy-inspired outfits I can make using solely what is already in my wardrobe. I have already binged the trilogy for vital research work purposes. Was not the outfit I was originally planning on starting, but an opportunity has presented itself that I cannot miss.
There's certain rules about snakes and dismemberment.
You're just a regular 1930s guy. Practical, yet stylish. Not too showy, but we all know you're packing the bling. But wait, your wife has been kidnapped by an evil cult who want to resurrect Imhotep? Lucky for you, this outfit is easily transformed for all your heroic needs. Lose the jacket for free range of motion, plus we all know how easy it is to work up a sweat running from mummies, so don't forget to roll up those sleeves. The audience does love a good arm shot. Time to arm up, but don't be forgetting about that extra ammo. Now you're ready to face that mummy. Give him hell.
Double-decker bus! Oh, I hate mummies.
So that was both the funnest and most dumbest thing I have ever done in my life. Also, in other news, I just got stopped by a police officer asking me about the gun. They were very nice about it. They asked me where I was heading and where I got it. And I was just like, I'm just heading home and it's plastic, so it's fine. And when they asked me where I got it, I made out like I just bought it from an antique shop rather than saying that I took it out of my house to go and do The Mummy shoot on a double-decker bus, because that was just far too embarrassing for me to actually admit to a police officer. So yeah, that was my morning. Was I feeling incredibly self-conscious? Yes. Did I get weird looks? Most definitely. Was it worth it? So much freaking fun doing that. I cannot believe I actually got to go on a double-decker bus and reenact some scenes from The Mummy. Granted, I did try to do a couple of the lines, but I could not stop smiling enough to actually deliver them without just looking like a massive goofball, so those clips didn't really work. I was so nervous about doing it, but the guys who were actually like running the little bar thing in the bus, they were so nice, and they let me stand on the little ledge thing and go out the window. It was really cool. It was so cool. I'm gonna ride that high for the rest of my life. Focusing, I have very clearly enjoyed spending my morning as Rick. For the afternoon, we're going to be switching over to my first Evelyn outfit. We're going to be going with the classic library look, primarily because I have a job that I have to do this afternoon, and it just feels very appropriate for Evelyn's library outfit, and you will see why. Every librarian worth their salt needs a stylish yet practical outfit for a hard day's work. Sleeves rolled up as those book covers get awfully dusty. A comfortably long skirt for climbing the library ladders, and let's not forget about the practical heel, ideal for when you accidentally suspend yourself 10 feet in the air. And when all is said and done, at least you're the only one through 1,000 miles who knows how to properly sort and catalogue this place. To paraphrase Evie, I've just made a bit of a mess in the studio, and the Brembridge College have rejected my application again. So this afternoon's task for me is to regain a studio because I have completely trashed it over the last couple of projects. I'll let you know if I had any success tomorrow when we will be doing our next 2 mummy outfits. So pray for me. The studio is tidy, which brings me so much joy to say because that does not happen often. Do you know the last time I was actually able to sit on this sofa? A solid 6 months of just being piled with materials that I have not put away yet. Now, video-wise, this is day 2. Reality-wise, it's actually day 6. I haven't filmed any intros all week, but I have been wearing the outfits. So, to catch you up, I'm about to monologue, son. Going all the way back to day 2, we started out with everybody's favourite gold-loving treasure hunter, Jonathan. Some might say your career is in the toilet, but you wholeheartedly disagree, for you have just found the map to Hamunaptra. Well, stole. And one must be dressed to impress when making a world-changing discovery. Dress for the life you want, after all. For the afternoon, I moved on to a young Alex inspired outfit, which I had some difficulties putting on. You all know I just don't know how to tie a tie.
Get out of here!
It's smart, it's sensible, who wouldn't look great in these shorts? But what outfit is complete without a little bit of sparkle? Warning, bracelet may cause wearer to be abducted by cultists and have the life sucked out of them in 7 days' time. Accessorise with caution. And day 3 was actually really fun. I put up together some outfits from my favourite side characters from the film. The first one wasn't perfect. Like, I'd like to take this time to remind you that I could only use what was already in our wardrobes. The first one of day 3 was... It turned out a little bit more hipster than I would have liked.
Well, if it ain't my little buddy Beni, I think I'll kill you.
Think of my children.
You don't have any children.
Someday I might.
Shut up.
Here we have an outfit suitable for a person of many talents, a real go-getter. Whether taking a midnight swim or getting in some cardio, you have a well-rounded, active lifestyle, not to mention your talent for languages. No wonder a team of treasure hunters trusted you as their guide. Yeah, the Beni one wasn't great, but I didn't want to miss him out because he's such a solid character. Anyway, the afternoon one, I absolutely loved. It was comfortable and it was fun, and I've always just loved this character. It was none other than our beloved Velma-coded treasure hunter, Mr. Benard Burns.
Hey! Could you help me find my...
Scholar, adventurer, treasure hunter, although your tools appear to have been stolen. No matter, you may be camping in the city of the dead, but that's no excuse not to be clean-shaven. What's this? Another shootout? Americans. Well, at least you look stylish in this timeless outfit complete with classic glasses. Best to hold on to those. I loved this one so much. It just oozed masculine energy. I had so much fun wearing this one. I actually didn't want to take it off for the afternoon outfit. I don't know, something about it is, you know, you put on certain things and you just embody that character. That's how this one felt to me. So Dan has this coat that I thought would be perfect for Rick in the third film when they're fighting the big Yeti monster things. So I built an entire outfit around using that coat for Rick in the third film. And I swear I'm gonna wear that again because that outfit felt great.
Abominable snowman!
The Tibetans call them Yeti!
Well, we're not in Kansas anymore. Making the smooth transition from sand to snow is easy with the right coat. Stay warm and toasty fighting the abominable snowman with this stylish fit, keeping practical and sacrificing none of that rugged adventurous style. Day 4 was actually a double bill because what is a mummy outfit inspired video without our classic Rick look? I don't know if you've clocked it before in old videos, but this is absolutely an outfit that I do just wear day to day because it's a solid look. It's a fan favourite for a reason. This timeless classic just can't go wrong. Practical, comfortable, suitable for boat rides, swimming, camel riding, and with boots that will get you through those long walks on the beach. With an outfit this great, it's hard not to scream about it. Day 5. Well, day 5. I wanted to include this character. I didn't really have the ideal things for this character. So it's a tinsy, wincy, a little bit... It's botched. It's very botched. A proud warrior devoted to preventing the rise of evil on Earth, and now you must stop the High Priest Imhotep at all costs. Did that guy just let a match on my face? Not to mention you were tweeting before it was cool. Where is Horace, by the way? I will be honest with you, I'm really struggling to film this one because the zip's just broke. The back of this is just wide open and I'm trying to hide that fact. I don't know if I'll be able to repair it or not, but I guess that's on my to-do list now. For the afternoon on day 5, this wasn't even in my original plan of outfits to do, but I think it was on day 3 or something, I noticed that I had this coat that would be perfect for Rick's military outfit at the very start of the first film. So I decided to add him into the set list. Also, adding in Military Rick took my overall outfit number from 14 to 15, which just seemed a little bit more satisfying. Day 7 is going to have 3 outfits now, just so I can fit them all into the week. When you signed up for the French Foreign Legion, you certainly did not imagine you'd be battling it out in the City of the Dead. But at least your outfit looks absolutely stunning. Although, even with the best boots, you are really starting to hate these long walks on the beach. Day 6, which is today, so we're all caught up. Today's outfits are gonna be real dumb. I think it's important we just acknowledge that now. In fact, outfits aren't even the right word. Today is far more akin to fancy dress. Really, really bad fancy dress. But again, I didn't want to leave these characters out, so let's jump in. Death is only the beginning indeed. You may not be the High Priest of Osiris anymore, but now you get to control the 10 plagues of Egypt, command the army of Anubis, and you can totally resurrect your girlfriend. Too far? I'm gonna lean into it. Not to mention you have a jaw that could win any hot dog eating contest. So far, Death has served you pretty well. You know, we really need to bring cloaks back. They're like dressing gowns, but it doesn't feel like you've given up on life quite as much. Anyway, if you thought this morning's outfit was silly, this afternoon's one will have you questioning why you even watch my channel. Once again, I really did not have anything for this character, so I had to get very creative with what I'm going to do. Oh dear. It's going to be so bad. Just for the record though, tomorrow is day 7 and that is the last day of the video. And there are 3 outfits tomorrow that are genuine, good, decent outfits. Feel free to skip ahead.
Birthplace of Anck-su-namun, Pharaoh's mistress. No other man was allowed to touch her.
This will be my worst cosplay of all time. We're acknowledging that. And we're all gonna agree to never speak of this again. I wasn't sure which one to use, and then I realised that the cheap kiddie paint says non-toxic, so I feel like that's probably the safer option. Just gonna say now, we're going for quick, not neat, because I have a limited amount of time to get all of this on, and then try my best to get all of this off. Also, just because I feel like I haven't said this already, don't do this at home. Buy body paint, it's really cheap and easy to get. I just didn't think ahead. I would write a narration for Anck-su-namun, but all I can think about is how much it pains me to this day that we still have not got the footage of the blooper where Brendan Fraser is in full Anck-su-namun gold body paint walking on set to prank a very unsuspecting Arnold Vosloo who thought they were filming the genuine scene. I would sell my soul to see that blooper. And we have reached day 7, the last day of the project. Well, project. I've been dressing up all week. I'm not sure if that classes as a project. I have obviously curled my hair for the occasion because all 3 of today's outfits are in fact Evie outfits. I did manage to get all the paint off yesterday, so that's good. But the gold eyeliner makeup that I used is somewhat persistent in that my face is now very much sparkly. I look like I should be spider monkeying through trees. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. Some of my hair is still a little bit wet. I diffuse dried the bits that had not dried. It's not completely terrible, but it's also not completely great. Today's first outfit is one of Evie's outfits from the first film. It's the one that she wears after they have to jump out of the boat and then as they're traveling through Egypt to reach Hamunaptra.
I'm a librarian.
You may have lost all of your clothes on that flaming boat ride, but finding this gem of an outfit more than makes up for it. You can go camel riding, boxing, or even just have a quiet night of reading by the candlelight. Too bad it doesn't have pockets. First Evie outfit complete. Now, as previously mentioned, we do have 3 outfits today, and I definitely absolutely broke the zip on this dress back when I was doing Ardeth. So I'm gonna immediately change into the second outfit this morning, so that way I actually have something a little bit more functional to wear for the rest of the day. Which brings us to our second Evie outfit from the second film.
That I learned from your father.
You've got to appreciate the versatility of the little black dress. Suitable for returning home from your latest archaeological discovery, sword fights in the living room, escaping evil cultists, and shooting out mummies on the bus. The little black dress is suitable for every occasion a lady might find herself in. And good afternoon to you all. Admittedly, I wasn't going to do this last outfit until more evening hours, and it's only 2 o'clock, but I really want to put it on because it's going to be comfy and I want to spend the rest of the day in it. The final look that I'm going to do is Evie's night dress look from the boat scene before everything goes absolutely belly up. I do have 2 options for this. I have one which is a summer dress, and then the other one is the Regency nightgown that I recently made. So one is very much an outfit and one is very much wear around the house. I couldn't actually decide between them, so I think I'm briefly going to put them both on, but I know I'm definitely going to end in the nightgown because that's how I want to spend the rest of my day. I'm not going out, it's fine. And then after that, we will regroup back here for a brief reflection on all of the outfits and see if I can actually get myself to pick a favourite. I've also spent all of this morning editing the video and just compiling everything together. It's really just demonstrating how weird this video actually is. Well, at least it matches my personality.
Oh, for heaven's sake, girl, it wasn't that good of a kiss anyway.
Every girl longs after the perfect nightgown, something to read in, brush the monstrous physics-defying knots out of your hair in, and sure, sometimes to daydream in. Although those are usually about castles, sword fights, and what do baby pigeons look like. I have just completely leaned into my cozy lounger afternoon now. Well, it has been quite the week. We've done 15 looks total. I feel like I shouldn't have been able to reach 15. I feel like 15 is too high a number for not buying anything and just using what was in our wardrobe. I mean, granted, not all of them were great. Moving swiftly on. I think if I had to pick a favourite out of the 15, oh, this is tough. I can't decide. I'm going to get back to you on this, and I'm just going to put it in the edit. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's definitely not my usual kind of video, but I really needed to reorganize my studio, so having a make-free video has actually been incredibly helpful for me. I will be getting right back onto making something for my next one, but I feel like I should warn you, it's still a pretty weird project, my next one, but I'm looking forward to doing it, so I think it's gonna be fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see some more of my videos. I swear they're usually a little bit more normal than this, and I will see you all in my next video, if I haven't scared you off. Bye! Oh yeah, this is the worst thing I've ever done.